Skyline!
Welcome to the second episode of SPTV.
I can't believe we made it.
We're your anchors this week. I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Lou.
Here are today's announcements.
The end of the quarter is fast approaching, so be sure to keep those grades up.
Especially you seniors.
The end of the quarter also lands on Halloween. Get planning for this costume, Spartans.
In other news, the PSATs are coming up. They're on October 23rd, so make sure you get enough sleep.
And don't stress out too much.
But the PSATs are good for the National Merit Scholarship, so be sure to study.
Ronnie, academic trauma much?
Hardly. I think that's it.
That's it? I guess there was homecoming and assembly last week.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Got it
Whoa.
Homecoming, an event that stands the test of time.
You're making it sound like homecoming is 1,000 years old or something.
Well, homecoming is a long-standing tradition.
On the topic of long-standing traditions, we got a new one. Spartans, we want you to send us Skyline pictures and videos to show off your school spirit.
It could be different sports, hanging out in class, homecoming, club events, whatever you want. We'll put them in a slideshow and show them off.
Let's take a look at our first slideshow, Friday Night Lights.
Gosh, doesn't that pump you up?
I love our Skyline students. They're all so unique, so many qualities to make them up.
Now let's try and compartmentalize them and see our student stereotypes.
This assignment's due tomorrow. Should I do it today? Nah, I'll do it tomorrow. That's enough studying.
1 hour later.
I knew it.
Alright, I'm nearly done with these notes. Just got like 17 pages left to read for this assignment. Then I also have to finish this math homework. I also got to work on a poster for my club. And then after that, I have to study for a science quiz. Okay, yeah. That should be everything, but I feel like I'm forgetting some of my papers in math. Like maybe 2 or 3 or 17 maybe.
It's a long night, but I got all these energy drinks, so I'm fine.
Because of too much energy drinks, the poor girl could not wake up for another 8 hours.
Dude, wake up!
Sorry.
If you fall asleep now, how are you going to stay awake for the play?
Well, I'm gonna stay up for Little Women.
Hey, do you want to meet some of the stars of Little Women?
Do I?
Let's take it away to Danny.
Hi, my name is Maddie Cashman, and I am a senior here at Skyline.
I'm Brett Lorraine, and I'm a senior at Skyline. Well, me and Maddie Cashman have been in a lot of shows together, kind of playing like, it's been interesting because we played in 2 shows, it was like kind of the love interest, but in another show she was my daughter, so that's kind of for one example, it's kind of, you know, the different roles you take on in theater.
We have already a lot of great chemistry, and I feel very comfortable around him. But at the same time, it makes it a little bit harder because most of the time we have played as lovers. So to break out of those kind of roles has been a little bit hard too.
You just kind of have to think about the fact that they're taking on a new character and try to distance anything you can see from their old character into the new one, that's mostly the acting process that I would say I employ.
One that like sticks out in my mind the most is in Almost Maine. We were Rhonda and Dave. We were last seen in the play.
Not only did we get to kind of go out of our comfort zone a little bit as characters and actors, but we got to be total goofballs on stage and fall on our rear ends during a scene.
Things happened. Clothes came off to reveal long red pajamas. It was a good time.
Those two people are going to be in Little Women, which opens November 6th.
Have you ever read Little Women?
Maybe? I watched the movie.
Well, if you need more book suggestions, writer Mateo asked Miss Rouse what book she's been reading.
You are here with Mrs. Ryle. I'm currently reading Listen for the Lie, which was a Good American like book club book, and it's a thriller about a girl who like doesn't remember when her friend was murdered. It's kind of a little graphic, I know, but then a podcaster wants to like go and dive into the like murder and everything, and then she starts to slowly remember things. So it's very interesting.
That's cool. What's your all-time favorite book?
My all-time favorite book, which fits well because my 10th graders right now are starting to read Night, which is about the Holocaust and World War II, but it's a World War II historical fiction called The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, and I think it might be adapted for a movie here soon, so it'd be a good time to read it as well.
Didn't you interview our ASL teacher? I have no idea what that means, but let's meet Mr. Matthews.
Hi, my name is Matthew. My name sign is Matthew. I am here as a teacher of ASL. This is my second year here, and it's been so welcoming being part of the Spartan family. The staff, the students. It's been a very rewarding experience for them to learn how to interact with a deaf person. Why is it important to learn ASL? Well, there's a lot of reasons. ASL is becoming more popular to take since 2020. ASL is now the third most studied language to learn. Secondly, it's fun. You can communicate underwater or while you're eating. You can sign, you don't have to choke. It's kind of cool. Well, I teach a variety of categories: vocabulary, grammar. I learn how to improve their expressive skills and their receptive skills. ASL is a visual language. You can't hear it. I love it here. Go Spartans!
I want to learn ASL.
Yeah, me too. I only know a few signs.
Hey, are you hungry?
I don't know, I guess.
I kind of want a Krabby Patty.
You know Wendy's has that now.
What?
Welcome back, Spartans, to this week's food review. This week we're reviewing the Krabby Patty meal from SpongeBob. We're gonna get it, and we're gonna try it, and we're gonna let you guys know how it tastes. Okay, so first up we have the pineapple shake, and I'm really excited to try this because I love shakes and I love pineapple. So let's see how it goes. It's a really strong taste of pineapple. It tastes just like I'm drinking SpongeBob's house. You know what? This is pretty good. You know, it gives me some high hopes for the meal going into it. Okay, so now we have the Krabby Patty itself. And what makes it special from a normal Wendy's burger is the sauce. I don't know if you can see it, but this is actually the sauce, and this is what we're going to be reviewing. So let's take a bite. It's pretty solid. I've always wanted to taste the Krabby Patty ever since watching SpongeBob as a kid. And the fries are just some normal Wendy fries here. They're alright. So, final thoughts on the meal. I really enjoyed the sauce on the burger. I think that was good, but I think it definitely needed some more, of course. The shake was definitely the most enjoyable part of the meal. You know, a pineapple shake, who wouldn't love that? You know, I think we can give this Krabby Patty meal a solid 3 booms on the boom scale.
Man, that looks good.
Ronnie, do you know what time it is?
No. Oh, yeah.
It's time for sports!
This is Sports Center.
Skyline Girls Volleyball had 2 tough losses this week, with a 3-1 loss to Eastlake and a 3-1 loss to Eastside Catholic. They pulled through, though, winning 3-0 against North Creek. Nice work, ladies. Make sure to cheer them on this Monday and Wednesday with games against Mount Zion and Mercer Island.
Skyline Cross Country is running their way through the season, with Sydney Collier placing 3rd in the women's 5,000 meter and Yashvir Barar Vladimir Koslopov placing 1st and 2nd in men's 5,000 meter race last Wednesday. Way to take the podium, guys. The team has a KingCo championship this Saturday, so make sure to cheer them on before their conference title.
Skyline Girls Soccer killed it this week with a 6-2 blowout on Tuesday against Redmond and a 4-1 win against Inglemoor on Friday. The team has their last 2 KingCo conference games this week against Buffalo and North Creek. With their 10-0-3 record, I'm sure it'll be easy work for them.
Wow, they might just win today for the 3rd time in a row. Keep it up, girls.
All right, the boys golf team had their first day of districts, with the boys shooting a total of 309 from Ethan Schwan, Hansu San, Dylan Schmidt, Darren Kamihara, and Robert Pearson. The fellas were absolutely flushing it. They have advanced to the 2nd day of districts on October 29th at Snohomish Golf Course. Make sure you go watch them as they make their first state run in school history.
All right, time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Varsity football. Coming back from a tough matchup against Bellevue, the boys football team came for revenge this week with a tight 23-22 win against Woodinville, clinching them a chance to make playoffs. Special shout out to the players Josh Mettald for scoring the game-winning touchdown and 2-point conversion, and sophomore quarterback Mason Moore for stepping up to the occasion when QB1 Mason Perella was injured in the 2nd quarter. Make sure to report these boys next Friday with their game at Mount Si, as they will try to earn a spot in playoffs.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's sports.
See you next week.
Well, Skyline, that marks the end of the episode.
My, how time does fly.
It was like 15 minutes.
And it flew like a bird.
Anyways, I hope you guys will tune into future episodes despite this guy.
Come on, I'm a riot.
No, you're not.
My heart.
Tune into next week to see Ronnie cry.
Skyline, you're my only hope.